breaking news tonight. Sean Diddy Combs has been arrested in a Manhattan hotel this evening after a grand jury indicted the music mogul.
Picture a silent hallway, one shove, and an empire that shatters like glass. The viral clip of Sean Diddy Combs slamming a woman to the floor didn't just trend, it split 3 decades of sealed NDAs, buried settlements, and whispered threats wide open. Yet that shove was only the first domino. Behind it stretches a labyrinth of charity catastrophes, club gunfire, hidden hard drives, and a federal raid that forklifted 96 devices out of 2 mansions. Buckle in, every chapter you're about to hear was hiding in plain sight, until the receipts sang louder than the hits, and silence finally cost more than the truth. June 3rd, 2025, Manhattan Criminal Court. A night shift guard admits under oath that Diddy handed him $100,000 in a gym bag to erase the hallway footage, so he copied it first for insurance. Sponsors yank ads before lunch, Diageo freezes its vodka campaign by dinner, and a trending hashtag mutates into a corporate fire drill. Viewers at home sense the difference. This isn't a scandal, it's structural collapse, like watching a chandelier drop in slow motion. But the first fault line formed years before TikTok, inside a college gym packed past capacity. November 1991, City College of New York. A charity basketball game hyped all week on urban radio cram jams 5,000 people into a 2,700-seat gym. A locked exit jams, a human wave piles 5 bodies deep. 9 die, dozens are crushed, and EMTs call the lobby a disaster zone. The AIDS group named on flyers never receives $1. A 67-page Merrill report dedicates 2 full pages to promoter Sean Combs' total abdication of duty. Lawsuits settle in hushed corridors, but a playbook crystallizes. Amplify hype, ignore logistics, monetize aftermath, detach blame. By the time the ink dries, the young hustler is vice president at Uptown Records. Chaos certified, resume updated. December 27th, Club New York, 3 a.m. Strobes cut, 3 shots crackle, and a brand new Lincoln Navigator barrels through 11 red lights heading uptown. Inside, Sean Combs, Jennifer Lopez, 2 9mm pistols, and 0 explanations. Rising rapper Shine takes the fall and later eats a 10-year sentence. Diddy arrives at court each morning in a snow-white suit. Victim Natanya Rubin leaves with titanium plates in her sinus cavity and 1 refrain for every microphone. I saw him pull the trigger. 25 years later, prosecutors play her words in Dolby Surround. Money can bury cases, not patterns, and every payout only fertilized the next headline. 1999 again, Nas's Hate Me Now video airs uncut. Minutes later, a champagne bottle caves music exec Steve Stout's scalp. Settlement sealed. 2004, a limo driver's ankle snaps under a bodyguard's boot backstage. NDA executed, silence purchased. 2014, Howard University hands its famous dropout an honorary doctorate. Then, in 2024, mails back his $1 million pledge and yanks the degree. The rule is simple. When the check is big enough, the memory hole widens. When the footage leaks, the hole spits history back up. Yet no hush clause could muzzle the woman who would live inside the machine for 13 claustrophobic years. Cassie Ventura signs a 10-album tether at 19. Diddy, 37, insists she call him Pop Pop. Her lawsuit paints weekly freak-offs. 5-star suites requisitioned overnight, escorts delivered like room service, white pills for stamina, lime for oblivion, black candles for lighting, and GoPros hidden in smoke detectors. March 2016, Intercontinental Century City. Hallway cam shows him punching, kicking, and hurling a vase as she crawls for an elevator. He buys the tape for $50K, then hoards a copy, hubris over caution. When CNN airs it in May 2024, he wires an 8-figure settlement within 36 hours, but federal fuses already hiss. Cassie escapes, another insider hits record instead of delete.
So where are we off to now?
Where would you like to go?
Wherever you want to go. Where are we going? 48 hours, let's go, let's just go get some girls. Let's go hang out with some girls.
A man after my heart, that's what I'm talking about.
Usher calls it Puffy Flavor Camp, age 15. No guardians, lots of 4 a.m. studio runs, vague references to things a kid shouldn't have seen. A 2009 vlog shows 16-year-old Justin Bieber next to Diddy's rolls. The mogul promises a Lamborghini, a mansion, and girls after 48 life-changing hours. Justin's eyes flick sideways like a hostage waiting for rescue. Producer Lil Rod's 2024 RICO complaint alleges under 16 girls at a studio party, neon shots laced with MDMA, and estates rigged with pinhole cameras funneled to a server nicknamed The Vault. March 26, 2024. Agents come for The Vault. Sunrise raids in Miami, and LA Homeland Security forklifts 96 devices, hard drives, DVRs, encrypted routers, into evidence trucks. Federal drafts echo Lil Rod, unlicensed Glocks, charter flight sex workers, yacht shootings doctored as drive-bys. Screenshots show underage partygoers slumped while music blares. Metadata tags every frame. Overnight, number Diddy RICO overtakes NBA highlights. Corporate legal teams scan spreadsheets for Combs' exposure, and one analyst whispers, if even 10% sticks, his catalog value halves. Wall Street finally watches the balance sheets bleed. Diageo freezes Ciroc, De Leon evaporates from bars. Spotify buries Bad Boy classics. Stylists brag they've been Diddy-free since spring. Forbes revises net worth from $900 million to maybe $300 million. Most tied to masters grown radioactive. A campaign podcast teases a future pardon, then watches donor inboxes implode. By June 2025, an entertainment ETF lists bad boy risk factor alongside pandemics and strikes. Brand strategists circulate a memo. No licensed music, no archive footage, no references until disposition. But a falling throne flattens more than one monarch. Executives lawyer up, 2 retired bodyguards tweet apologies, a celebrity jeweler receives a grand jury summons, survivors trade redacted NDAs in a signal group titled No More Silence, and raise $2 million for pro bono fees in 48 hours. Daytime talk shows frame it as hip-hop's long-deferred Number Me Too reckoning. Late-night hosts drop punchlines, then pause. Audiences aren't laughing, they're processing. Journalists dig into guest lists, passenger manifests, and art auction ledgers, tracing a constellation of enablers who once called the mansion a creativity incubator. Meanwhile, inside Courtroom 12F, the reckoning queues for playback. Jurors watch time-stamped video. A corridor lit by emergency strobes, a muffled pistol flash, a woman carried limp past a velvet rope, a yacht cabin where teenage faces blur and liquor sloshes like neon oil. Prosecutors whisper, life sentence. Commentators predict decades. Victims predict, finally, sleep. Outside, a freshman hawks t-shirts. No way out? Watch reporters snap photos for irony. Cassie posts a dawn pic, 2 toddlers in matching sneakers, captioned, healing looks like forward motion. Broken ribs mend, hard drives don't. So, is this the collapse of one man, or the opening tremor of an overdue industry quake? Drop your take below, hit subscribe for the trial twists they won't stream on Court TV, and keep notifications on, because the next leak could drop before these comments even finish loading.